First off, love the fits, love the energy. I can see why y'all are together. It just works. It's like puzzle pieces coming together. Congratulations on this series. Everyone is loving building the band. Of course, it's part Love is Blind, part music competition, obviously.
Only 6 bands will make it out of these booths. They will then compete against each other in front of guest judges. Kelly Rowland, Liam Payne, and our star mentor, Nicole Scherzinger. The real fun's about to begin.
The real fun and the real work.
I want to talk about Kelly, Nicole, Liam. I mean, their bands have made such an impact on our generation.
Yes.
When you first found out that these 3 would be the judges, I mean, what was your reaction?
Losing it, fangirling, trying to keep my composure.
Knees went weak. Oh, God. Vision, blurry.
Vision blurry.
Everything.
Oh, my God.
Ventilating.
I think we scream so much. Like, every time I see the episodes, we're screaming.
Yes.
Like, you know
That
what I mean?
squeal.
That was another one of those moments where we were just losing our mind. We couldn't believe it.
And she called it. Bree called it.
Yeah, she did.
Because we
She
were
called
trying
it the
to
night
guess
before.
who would be like the judges, and she'd be like, what if it's Kelly? And I'm like, you might be right.
You might be right.
You might be onto something.
Yeah, like we were going down the line, and Bree was like, "Nah, it can't be TLC." We were like, "Maybe
They're on
somebody
tour."
Like,
Yeah.
She's like, "Nah, they're on tour." She was like, "I think it might be. What about Kelly? Like
Yeah.
Kelly Rowland or like Michelle? I think Beyonce's on tour, so I don't really know."
Yeah.
And we were like, "Okay, we'll see." And then we walked in, and they were like,
It's from Destiny's Child, Kelly Rowland. We looked at Bree and was like,
The intuition!
You see? There you go.
It's always right. It's there.
Really quickly, Liam Payne, of course, his lasting legacy is solidified in this show and his love of music. How did he impact you?
We learned so much from him. Off rip, the first thing he wanted to do was just give us downloads of knowledge.
Yes.
I think especially because he had such a similar experience in putting a band together on a show, live for the world to see. Like, there was a lot of personal experience in the advice that he was giving just outside of being an artist, purely just based on the show and the way that things were set up. So he was really, really quick with all of us, not even just the 3 of us here, but everybody.
Yeah, everyone.
To be very hands-on, give all the advice he could, and mentorship, and all the things he learned in his experience. So it was beautiful getting to like soak all that up.
Yeah.
He was a sweet human being. He was very
"He
sweet.
was one of the sweetest souls, genuinely."
Yeah.
And I love that fans get to see his genuine love for music with this show.
There's something about a band, but there's something about its individual members as well, and something about getting to know each and every one of you, and you guys have a really nice chemistry together.
Thank you so much.
What is the most challenging part about putting together a band sight unseen?
I think the toughest part is really like you got to be able to trust yourself and your instincts, because if you don't know what your gut's telling you, it will be a mess. So I think for us, like, it was really our superpower throughout all of this, like being able to really just look internally and be like, does this feel right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, let's move forward, and that made our experience.
I definitely feel like we're definitely intuition based because you can't see them. You have to go based off of what they're telling you. Some people could have been getting catfished and you wouldn't have even known. So you just kind of got to go off of your intuition, off of your gut, and to also ask those questions to really see what the similarities are, what the differences are. That way you can really map out if that person is really for you or if they're not. You know what I mean? And being able to not only trust your gut, but being able to follow through with it and being able to stand on business and being like, yeah, actually, this is what I'm feeling. I'm not gonna renege. I'm not gonna reroute. I'm just gonna go with this, and we'll just see where it takes us.
Well, you know what they say about women's intuition.
You know,
it's our superpower.
Never wrong.
We know everything.
Everything before it happens.
Right?
Okay.
What about you? What would you say is the most challenging part?
I would say the same thing. It was intuition. Like, it's scary because you're just like, am I making the right choice? Like, I'm talking to all of these people, like, what if this person fits or what if this person fits? But I promise you, when you know, you know.
Yeah.
And we knew.
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I could take you for a ride. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we renegaded, yeah.
I believe the truth of me, I feel it in our energy. I see it's written in the stars. We can go wherever, so we're here and never, never, so never too far.
And then, you know, obviously there's this reality of your 3 different personalities, while you mesh together so well, you still are 3 different personalities. There's different dynamics, and that's just the reality of it. So when you do hit, some bumps, some hurdles, how did you find your groove of how you approached those things, collaborated, and worked through them?
Open communication.
Yes.
The good thing about us all having strong individual personalities is we all have strong individual opinions.
Yeah.
And what we didn't want was for one of us to feel compromised and the other 2 to be comfortable. Like, if there was something that one of us was uncomfortable with, we all had to say we were uncomfortable with it. Nobody's gonna go out on the stage in something they don't like or they don't feel comfortable in. Okay, you don't wanna wear this style. Okay, cool. You don't want your hair like that? Cool, let's figure it out. Like, we were all very in sync with the fact that we didn't want in sync.
I'm making my ex not the best idea. His new girlfriend's next. How'd I get here?
We didn't want to go out feeling like one of us didn't feel as confident or comfortable as the others, and I think that also added to.
To piggyback off of that, it's a little random, but I also appreciated them both so much because there was a lot of people doing their jobs and everybody was so busy and doing a lot of things. Sometimes, Nori didn't like something, I didn't like something, Bree didn't like something. But for example, if I didn't like something and I was afraid to voice it just because of there was so much going on, Bree would stop, and Nori would, they would both stop the whole room. Wait, Winnie doesn't like that. Can you please fix that? And I'd be like, thank you guys. Because it's just, there's so much going on that you don't want to feel like you're asking for too much. You know what I'm saying?
That was the first thing I told them when we moved in. I was like, if y'all don't like something, tell me.
Yeah.
I will go over there and be like, we're not doing it. Something else.
I don't like it.
Who's, with that being said, it's kind of like you're more vocal in that sense. That's your superpower. All bands kind of have that glue that keeps you together. What would you say is what's your thing almost?
I think the girls think that I'm just super duper funny.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
Like, I would say, like, being able to lighten up the mood. When I'm not in La La Land, half of the time, I'm not even here on Earth.
But that's also lightening the mood because
There we go.
Like, where
right
is she at right now? And I'm sitting right there and I'm present, but I'm just not there.
Not right.
So, like, half of the time, I'm not paying attention. I'm having brain fart. I completely forgot. I'm just saying some really funny and it just lightens up the mood. That's what I would say.
Okay, you bring the levity.
Yeah.
What about you?
I have no clue. They call me the golden retriever of the group.
She's just so, like, everything about her is so bright and happy. And she's always smiling. She's always
happy.
she's like the type to walk up to a stranger and be like, hi, how's your day going? And it's just, she's just always so inviting.
Winnely.
Like, the way that we described it, I think when we were on the show was like, I'm mom.
Yeah. She's the glue. She's the glue.
And then Nori's on aux. She's going to set the tempo.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Winnie's going to be like, this is the vibe. This is where we're going. Let's go have fun on the town. And let's go.
See, you need
works.
all 3 things to make it work as you go through this journey together.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna need that positivity when things get, when the waves start, peaking up and whatnot.
Yeah.
So it's a perfect mesh.